Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I have a pretty awesome front bath model for you. This is the 2024 Columbus 383 FB. Now, all the specifications, the little extra information that you might want to have, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description of this video, along with a link for the pricing and to the manufacturer. But this is going to be kind of like a classic rear living setup. However, you do get that half bath, a bedroom with a slide, and an incredible front bath with washer and dryer and its own closet. So there is a lot to like about this. Columbus, before really the last couple weeks or so, I was not familiar with them one bit, really. I didn't go up against them too much when I was selling, and never really been at a dealership that ever carried them. They are truly impressive. So if you haven't seen any of my other Columbus videos, which I'm down at the manufacturer, so I'm doing pretty much the full lineup, drop comments, let me know what you think, give me your feedback. Should I be coming back to do the 25s? It's kind of up to you and kind of how people respond to them. But man, let's go ahead and get right into it. We're going to start on the inside, work our way around the outside, and then I'm going to get skedaddling back to home. I got 3 more units in a 4.5-hour drive, so I'm hoping to get home by about 10:30, 11 o'clock or so. 2024 Columbus 383 FB, the half bath behind that door. But what I really like and what I've been enjoying is the fact that they are a 101-inch wide body constructed RV, which for you is going to mean wider amenities, easier pass through to walk back, to your sofa. You're just going to get more space. So like on those rainy days, this RV is going to feel abnormally roomy compared to, the other ones that you've been in. They also excel in height in general. Them and River Ranch have the tallest bedrooms that I recall ever really seeing at 84 inches. Plus, you're looking at a 6'10" slide height, here as well. So, I mean, look at how massive these windows are. I mean, it's incredible. Between this and the Cedar Creek, they definitely have the tallest slides that I've seen, but I don't recall, and maybe I'm crazy, I don't know, but I don't remember a window being that large, in those campers. But they all open up for a good breeze. They all have the day and night shade, so if you're not a big fan of the sun, if you're one of the Dracula types, you got half Drac and full Dracula, no problemo. Power theater seating, a place to sit, 2 to 4 people, play some cards, have some breakfast, enjoy that time. It's also going to have, no knee knockers there to get in the way. No carpet in the slides, no registers on the floor. So I know there's going to be a lot of you that are big fans of that. Back in the back, you have a pull-out sofa with overhead storage as well. And again, big windows because that's coming in to some of the height of the RV. They actually use real wood for the cabinetry for the slide fascias. So, again, what that's really going to mean to you is not only does I think it looks really nice, but you can get good looking cabinets in not wood material. But basically, if it's like dewy or stuffy or you got to store it up and there's a water leak or anything, you don't have to worry about, any type of like warping or anything like that. It's an actual wood, not some, press board that can kind of soak stuff in. I'm going to pull out this sofa real quick for you. And actually, I'll angle this over here too, because I'll also sit in the recliner. Let me do that first. So you're going to get 2 cup holders and a place where you can put, your remotes. And again, great view straight from the TV itself. Oh, the camper's not plugged in. Shucks. I can't show you this, but basically, that's what you're going to be looking like. So it lays down pretty flat, but not all the way flat. Perfect snoozing height. But let's go ahead and get a better view here of the sofa. Bada bing, bada boom. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. So right here, you're going to take this pillow. You're going to take this pillow. And then, but then right here, so the nice thing is you notice how I'm not undoing that side. It's going to be on a split bed system for a pull-out. So that's going to be more convenient for you if you just have that one grandkid who doesn't need, all the extra space. I'm only going to do one, but there's actually 2 of these pulls. So make sure you don't do that. I'd hate for it to collapse down in the middle for you. But now you're bada bing, bada boom. And what that does is it makes it lighter to use. So when you're pulling it out, you saw how easy that was. So, maybe you're, you know, you've lost a step or two, you don't have the strength, and it's kind of hard to pull out some of these trifold sofas. They get pretty darn heavy. It's going to be a little bit more, you know, convenient for you, a little bit more suitable for, you know, everybody. Like a kid could definitely come in, like a, you know, 6-year-old or something, come in, make the bed, zip it back up, break it down, and seize the day. Go out and play in the woods. Ooh. But I like that system, and I haven't seen that until, you know, I started doing these Columbus videos. So you're going to see me be impressed about that about 8 times over if you watch every video, just as a fair warning. So on the right side, when we look right, I keep mentioning the good view of the TV. You know, obviously there is the TV. This is going to be the view that you have. You have the in-a-flame fireplace. So that is going to be nice because it puts out 4,800 BTUs of heat. So it'll heat the entirety, you know, of this room absolutely no problem, which is pretty darn incredible considering most of the heat, the electric, is going to be free down at the campground. Now, if you need more electric heat, you do have a heat pump in the main AC. Notice how you're not seeing the ACs either. That's because they use the whisper quiet, and it can actually kick on all 3 at 50 amps, which is nice. Usually you only can do like zones, so like 2 running at a time. Right here you got yourself probably about a 50-inch TV or so, I'd guess. Nice to have that. Continuing along the slide, since it is so tall, you do get better features. And they put a box frame over here and a flush mount frame over here. And I'm assuming because it's to support, you know, all that added weight of just a massive features here. So 4 stovetop burner to whip up all the fixings. You have power towers on both sides. A microwave with veggie and potato mode. Bada bing. As I've been saying, I like to cook. Spice Rack City right there, baby. Hands free. So that's pretty nice. You flip it around, and before we get to the refrigerator, I just want to touch on the island. It breaks up really nice between light and bright. I mean, notice how it's kind of dark brown here, dark brown there, but then it's a lighter color right here. And I don't know, you probably didn't notice up until now, but man, does it look sharp. They did a good job in picking and choosing. Some brands kind of fumble up that, and I think they uniquely did not. These Columbuses are climbing up the list, especially that River Ranch, man. I just think that is such a cool camper. Stainless steel undermounted bowl, and then you have your high-rise faucet, hitting those dishes from all angles. Ooh. You got yourself a garbage can, and then access to your plumbing and a little bit of storage. Now this is going to be an 18 cubic foot 12-volt refrigerator. You can optionally put in a little bit larger, 20 cubic feet, I believe, for a residential if you choose to, but I would say most people are probably just going with the 12-volt because they're starting to realize, you know, 12-volt is where it's at. I mean, they're convenient. They run off of solar, you know, all that good stuff, which I believe this has 240 watts of solar, you know, up on top. It does have an 1800-watt inverter as well. Ice tray, you know, all that good stuff. And then right here, you got your half bath behind this wall, but they used a little bit of that space to create a nice little pantry for it. And you see it goes pretty good against the wall. And they also put in the outlet there too. So if you wanted to put like a Keurig or something like that, you know, you most definitely could. I'm always a sucker for the lighting systems there too. So right when you walk inside the RV, normally you're going to have the control panel right here. I like how they, you know, kind of moved it around to put it right here. So you got your inverter control right here, all your different lightings, you know, your tank heaters, awnings, all your slide outs. You got 4 slide outs. The tank heaters are nice. They snap on to the bottom of the pads just to keep your tanks a little bit warmer when it starts to get a little chillier out. Fuse box, more storage, and then this is going to be that half bath. It's a perfect opportunity to show you the bowling gun. And then, I mean, look at all that storage. Porcelain foot flush throne, and it's enough space so you can go shoulder to shoulder width, even if you're, you know, a little bit of a bigger person. I like that light too. I think that light's pretty darn snazzy. You got the old Stink Sucker 3000 right there, so you're good to go. Copper tab, magnetic latch. And that's the half bath. Pretty darn snazzy. Here's where you control all your zones for your heat and your AC. You got a little grab handle and a little you know, scary light, whatever they call that. Little night light for you. And then you got a lot of good countertop space. And they switch over to the plastic hard wrap right here. I'm assuming to save down on cost, but also weight. So that way this thing doesn't get, you know, too heavy for you. Same both left and right. So you're going to get one of these. And then two of these, which are going to be a little bit larger. And you notice it's all going to be on the soft close. Both windows are emergency exits, so pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. But man, talk about some good natural light, you know, when you want it. And then Dracula it when you don't. 32-inch TV, smart TV right there. You could easily put on a little bit of a larger one too if you're okay with blocking the window. Ceiling height, 84 inches. I mean, from here to here. Bada bing, bada boom. You also have a bed on an east to west slide, and notice that there is places to put a couple items, and as well as counters on both sides, windows on both sides for a breeze. And then, boom, baby. Those are your two chairs, a ton of storage underneath here. It's just nice to have, and notice that aluminum structure there as well. But now we're up into the bathroom. This is the FB, the front bath. And you can see why. I mean, just a ton of storage, dual vanities. But, I mean, yeah, come on. Doesn't get much better than that. This is a bathroom inside of an RV. The old double gun show. And then another porcelain throne. And then look at that. I mean, just a lot of good space. You got the Tri-Glide glass series. You have a window up there. So, I mean, for tall people, this thing is going to be absolutely amazing. Again, I mean, I'm 6 feet tall, and you can see I'm in no threat of bonking my head. I don't even know. I'd have to jump pretty good to get up into there. 6'10". Actually, I don't know why I just said that. I could definitely jump and hit my head on that. But it's about 6'10", you know, up in that window. A nice little seat to lay down, let the, you know, hot water hit you, or possibly, you know, shave your legs, do what you got to do. And then this closet right here, and this is where you can put that washer and dryer would be located up here. No, I'm sorry. This is just a closet. This right here is just a closet, but it is absolutely massive. Good old walk-in. You could even get dressed in there if you wanted. And then right here is where you would put in that washer and dryer if you would like it. So I mean, that's a good little spot. But I think that about wraps it up here for the inside portion of this tour. Drop some comments. Let me know what you think. If you've made it this far, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button, or drop a comment and say hello. The 2024 Columbus 383 FB. Now we're going to go around the outside for a couple moments, show you a couple things. So just to kind of recap here on the outside. First off, the specifications. Those will be down in the description, so feel free to check those out if you guys are wanting it. 101-inch wide body construction. You're also going to get a spray foamed molded fiberglass front cap. So there's actually spray foam in there, which is a little bit nicer way of doing it. So that way you can get added insulation during the winter, you know, or during the summer to keep the heat out. You're also going to have your MoreRide pin box. That's going to help with some of the chucking and bucking when you're driving down the road. 6-point hydraulic auto leveling. One click of a button and you are leveled up and ready to start camping. Underneath here, you're just going to get basic, you know, front storage, not too much to show, but you got solar on the side for a little bit extra amperage. You can do up to 20, or you can put on a second panel up top. But I mean, look at the storage in here. This is the sidewalls. So Asdale and then Asdale on both sides. So that's going to be nice just in case any of those uh-oh moments. But that's a good way of doing it. And this actually looks like the, yeah, this is that spray foam from the front cap. So that's what's underneath your front cap. Just nice. Beefy, kind of tough flex flooring. You also see, again, the aluminum frame construction welded at all points. Cable TV hookups in here if you wanted to put in a TV. But pretty darn huge to do that. Right in there. You're also going to get slam latch doors with the magnetic latches too, you know, which are a big time plus. A little bit sturdy. They're all on the key alike system, meaning the same key will work, you know, all those different doors. Frameless windows, marine grade exterior speakers, metal wrapped awnings just for added security. And then you have the step above steps that are the kind of the easy does it. You know, you can just grab it and just, there you go. Safety rail, so it comes out a little bit longer. You're going to notice you got dual axle, MoreRide 3000 for the suspension, so a smoother ride for you. You're also going to get tire pressure monitoring system and ABS, your anti-lock braking system. Excuse me. Ladder goes up on top of the roof. Get a real easy time getting up there. And then you got a towing hitch, which has a 3,000 pound tow rating, 300 pound weight rating for the hitch itself. So 3,000 on the towing, 300 on the hitch. You're also prepped up for a rear observation camera, so you can see what's going on behind you with some distance markers while you're driving. There's also a one-way mic on that Furrion, the Furrion S Vision. Bada bing, bada boom. You also got yourself, it looks like a little quick connect action down there. Fresh water drain. You got your sewer outlet connection right here. And then this is that other side of that pass-through storage, which is locked, but you saw it from the side angle there before. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2024 Columbus 383 FB. Hope to see you next time. See you. Meow, 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 no, meow, no, 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 meow, no, 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 meow, no, 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 no.